Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry Church here in Maryland. Today, I want to talk to you about signs that may indicate that you have a demon. Signs that may indicate that you have a demon. And so I'm going to talk about 8 things. It's a small list, but there could be many other signs that could indicate that you have demons. But I'm just talking about the most common ones. So the first one that we have is discernment. So your discernment, your ability to discern, there's something just not right deep inside of me. So people that have demons tend to have that feeling that deep down inside of them, something's just not right. And if you're feeling like that, you should probably go through deliverance because there could be things going on with you that you don't know about spiritually. And that's why you feel bothered. And so, if you're discerning that something's just not right, if you're having problems in a specific area of your life, for example, your health, your finances, your family, it could be an indication that there's a demon present. And usually I tell people, if you're having problems with family, you definitely have demons involved in that, okay? So go through deliverance and get the demon out, okay? Number 2 is fear. Now, there's different kinds of fear, but fear is one of the most common manifestations of people that have demons. They have this uncontrollable fear. Some of them are even paralyzing fear, where they can't really do anything because everything scares them. Okay, so in 2020, when the pandemic hit, we saw a huge manifestation of people with fear. The spirit of fear was manifesting in a lot of people. So fear is one of the most common manifestations we see in people, and usually when the spirit of fear manifests within people, the person starts shaking because of the fear that they have deep inside of them. Now remember that fear is the opposite of faith. So when you have faith, you don't fear because God is on your side, okay? So number 3, I'm sorry, that was number 2 was fear. Number 3 is lust, uncontrollable lust. Now, it could be sexual in nature, pornography, masturbation, fornication, right? It could be sexual addiction. It could be sexual perversion. But it doesn't have to be only in regards to sexual things. It could also be lust for food, right? Lust for food. It could be lust of the eyes, just coveting people's property and things. So that's also a very common one. Lust is very common. It's usually associated with the spirit of lust, and also as the spirit of Asmodeus. Okay, and Asmodeus is a spirit of lust. Okay, number 4 is anger. People that show great irritability, who are constantly angry and everything sets them off. This is usually an indication that they need deliverance, and that more than likely they have a demon. And so, they need to go through deliverance ministry so they could get free. Because a lot of time the reason why they're acting like that is because they don't even know that they're angry, right? They just get angry and they snap at people. And you could be talking to them, and the next second they're really upset, and that's a manifestation of a demon, okay? Now, you could see things like that also with dissociation, but more than likely, the reason why they're dissociated is because there's a demon hiding behind that dissociation. And that, what I mean by dissociation, is an altered personality, okay? And I talk about that in my videos all the time. But keep in mind that if you have anger problems, if you manifest uncontrollable anger, if you snap at people for nothing, and you might not even know it. Somebody tell you, why are you always angry? You need deliverance, okay? Number 5 is rebellion. These are the people that rebel against authority, and you try to teach them something, and they don't want to listen to you. They want to do their own thing. They're very stubborn. They're unteachable. This is usually a sign of someone who is rebellious, and rebellion is like witchcraft. So it's usually associated with the spirit of Jezebel. Okay, so keep that in mind. Number 6 is jealousy. Somebody who's constantly trying to control somebody because they don't want, for example, you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend is talking to a guy, and suddenly you get upset, and you can't, you're jealous about everything. You don't want her friends talking to her. That's a form of control, manipulation. So jealousy is also one of the signs we see of people that need deliverance, okay? There's other deep issues inside the person that need to be addressed, and that could be addressed through, obviously, to counseling, but usually jealousy to this point that people overwhelmed with combination of jealousy with anger is usually an indication of demons. So the person needs deliverance. Number 7 is rejection. A person that feels rejected by everyone, that feels like people talk to them and immediately they put their head down and they want to go away from people because they feel rejected. A person that feels rejected by everyone and wants to be isolated needs deliverance ministry because they feel like they're not loved. As a matter of fact, some of these people may even feel like God doesn't even love them. So rejection usually starts at the womb. Usually it's because a parent was not expecting the child and they rejected the child, even consider abortion. So that's where rejection usually comes in. It comes in the womb. But the spirit of rejection is a very powerful spirit because it can keep people away from you. Actually, you keep yourself away from people. And you may even reject yourself. And there's been, scientific proof that self-rejection may even cause diseases. So rejection is a big manifestation of someone that needs deliverance. Let's see. The number 8 is suppressed spirituality, and what that means is you don't want to read the Bible. You don't want to read the Bible. You don't want to pray. You don't even know why. You start reading the Bible and you fall asleep. You don't want to worship the Lord. You don't want to listen to Christian music. That's definitely a sign that you have demons and that you need deliverance. And so if you don't want anything to do with God, if you don't want to read the Word of God, or even if you do read the Word of God and you fall asleep, or you start watching a sermon or attend church and you fall asleep, or you just want to leave, right? We have people that, they want to get out of there 10 minutes in the church and they want to run out the door. So listen, if you're suffering from any of these things, I would suggest that you receive deliverance ministry. We offer deliverance ministry in our church. We do it through Zoom. It doesn't matter where you're at. All right. So, sign up for ministry. I'll place the information below if you're suffering from any of these things because you need help. And a lot of these things you might not even know you have problems with. Listen to what people tell you. Listen to if people tell you you're angry all the time, you're a very jealous person, or you're rebellious, you don't want to listen to anyone. Consider the fact that you may have a demon and you need deliverance ministry. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.